Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to be basically unpackaging this watercolor paint set of 42 colors and 2 paint brushes, if you can see over here. So I do apologize for my voice. I don't know what happened. I just all of a sudden started coughing and my throat does not feel so well. So I also purchased this from the same store. It says marshmallow sweets, marshmallow emojis. Very hard for marshmallows. I have had sweets with faces before, but that's from a different company, and that's something totally different. This is made in this country, so that's good. So, oh, I'm sorry about my airy arms. Okay. So, as you can see, you get some interesting colors. You get your green. I'm sorry if the camera can't really pick it up so well, but obviously there are 42 colors. That means there's so many different shades of blue and green and whatnot. So let's just unbox it. Now, I am worried about this. What if it's super plastic? Because I've had water paints in the past from different companies, and some of them were presented in metal containers and maybe um, plastic bases, but sometimes they're just represented with, well, most of the time, I guess, just plastic bases. So we're just gonna, I'm worried about flipping it. So it does feel a bit metal. No. Let me try and unbox it. So it's not metal. It feels like some kind of hard plastic, which is good. It's better to have hard plastic than flimsy plastic. When I used to buy other types of paints, watercolor paints, they would be obviously cased in metal, but overall the base which holds the paint is always like a flimsy plastic, and it always came with these type of brushes. I think I hurt my finger trying to open it. Oh my goodness. So I'm using one hand, obviously. So we're just gonna oh wow. So whoa, it feels very strange. Two brushes. So the brushes actually are gripped in. I don't think you can see it, but they're gripped in quite well, which is a good thing. The brushes seem very flimsy. I've seen brushes like this before. I've had brushes like this before. Very flimsy, but I'm glad there's an older for it. Now, these aren't the best brushes for painting, in my opinion. But if you're just someone young and just want to make some artwork, then that's fine. But if you're someone who wants to do a bit more, then it's going to be a bit more. Whoa, wait, whoa. It's a case. I was thinking maybe if I should close it up, collapse it together. So it kind of closes, which is good. I won't really close it though until like the water is finished dry, because you know, if you just have one of these little circles wet and don't let it dry, then obviously the water might leak. Gravity. Okay, so let me just close it. Okay, it doesn't close as you would expect, but at least it kind of collapses. That's something good. So it does save a lot of space. And that's really good, because if you look at this, see how much space it saves? That's awesome. It's like a mini laptop or pencil case. I am eating a different sweet to help my throat, but unfortunately I don't think it's helping so much, but it is helping slightly. Now I have to wrestle this thing out. I'm scared to break it, so I'll just put it down for a couple of seconds. Oh my goodness, this is a strong grip. Was this even meant to be taken out if this was stuck like this? I'm so scared. I struggle with both hands. Wait, I have an idea. Put this down on the plastic. Why didn't I think of that so quick? Ta-da! You just gotta slide it out. I'm an idiot. I'm such an idiot. So, okay. I'm sorry if you hear any weird sounds. It's the plastic. I don't need the plastic, so I'm gonna throw it out. So, yeah, like, there's no need to keep that. Even the box, well, the cardboard. There's not much over here to see. So yeah, I do remember purchasing or having products from this specific brand. Maybe when I was a kid, I do remember something about having paints. I don't know if it was from this brand. I can't remember. Okay, so should I do a taste test? Should I do a taste test? I'm kind of worried about this because obviously I don't think my hands are so clean, but it is a bit hard. Let me try one. So I'll have to. Oh, oh no. Oh, smell that. I know you can't smell that, but smell it. It smells like plastic, as if this was, because, well, it is plastic, obviously, but like a heavy chemical plastic. I have rarely smelled sweets like that. Every sweet I smell always have some kind of strong flavor. This smells funky. Oh, oh my gosh. You can get some sweet smell the more you smell, but you get the strong chemical smell. So I'm kind of worried about this. I'm gonna squeeze one out because I don't want to dip my fingers all over. No, I don't want two, I want one. Okay, okay. So just gonna pop it open. It's a blue one. So these are called some marshmallow emojis, and that's an artine emoji. I've never seen a blue emoji before, unless it's like the frozen face or off crying face or scared face. I've never seen like a full blue or light blue like this. So smelling it up closely, it's much better. There's barely any smell. So let's kiss this one and let's eat. I'm gonna take a small bite. Oh no, I bit his brains off. Okay, so I've had sweets, a sweet similar like this, a sweet that's so similar like this, but it's a bit more tasty. You know, it's from a different company, also made in this country, but this one seems like it's kind of trying to be that without trying to copy it so much. You know, if that makes sense, because the other brand I've eaten of, like hard sweets like this, that's very soft as well. Hard but soft. I don't know if that makes sense. But I've had sweets like that before, and one of those sweets, well, I've only had one to be fair, but that one specific sweet I've had, guess what? Guess what? It had a bit more flavor and it had funny faces as well. So I feel like this is their own version of it, and it's a bit more. It's a bit more. What's the word? Very, very like stuck together. Because when I used to have the other version made from a different company, because this is starting to taste like the same thing. When I had a different one, well, I'm trying to remember the old sweet. The old sweet was called Funny Faces. That was this, I think, the name of the sweet. It had like weird funny faces and it had weird shapes of it. And one interesting thing about that was when you bit it, even the very hard ones, you would feel a bit more texture in your mouth. This one has, even though it seems like it has texture, I don't feel it in my mouth. Overall, it's okay, but that smell, oh, it's so bad. It's so bad of a smell. Anyways, I have never seen this before in any other stores, so this was the first time I saw it properly and I chose to purchase it. I was, looking around to purchase something else because I had 100 rand note, and I was wanting to spend at least like 10 rand extra. excuse me, on something different. So I checked the sweet aisle and I saw this one. And there was another one like marshmallow bottles or something like that. I chose this one because the marshmallow bottles, they looked a bit crumbled and I was worried. But anyways, this is okay. This is okay. Another blue one, and this guy is smiling. Goodbye.